If you want to see Boba Fett get led around on a leash by a kid, I'm not joking. This show's for you. If you want to see Boba Fett get his ass kicked by a female Tusken Raider, you're going to love episode 1. All right. Woke up early to watch episode 1 of the Book of Boba Fett. And wow. Yeah. It sucked. It wasn't good. This is no Mandalorian. It's a big step backwards. Looks like Star Wars sometimes. Doesn't feel like Star Wars at all. Doesn't feel like Boba Fett. Looks like Boba Fett. Doesn't feel like Boba Fett. Very disappointing. All right, the Book of Boba Fett, episode 1, Stranger in a Strange Land. Directed by Robert Rodriguez. You know, if you want action and slick, cool, heroic fights and gunplay, you ain't gonna get it here. This is written by Jon Favreau. Very shocked to see that at the end. Doesn't this dialogue, the story, the pacing. Wow, big disappointment. I don't believe I didn't believe the credits when I saw it. When it said story by Jon Favreau, written by Jon Favreau, I still don't believe it. All right, Stranger in a Strange Land, 39 minutes that I'll never watch again. Oh, I love Boba Fett. This is so disappointing. Tamora Morrison is Boba Fett. He's the best thing about the show. So he's great. In theory, you know, if I told you what these flashbacks are, they're pretty obvious. You'd go, oh, maybe that'd be cool to see that. In actuality, no. It doesn't add anything to Boba Fett. The pacing is all off. It's kind of boring. The scenes are bad. Not engaging whatsoever. It just put me to sleep. And if you want to see Boba Fett get led around on a leash by a kid, I'm not joking. This show's for you. If you want to see Boba Fett get his ass kicked by a female Tusken Raider, you're going to love episode 1. All right, so I was thinking, you know, we got the flashbacks out of the way, and now we have Boba Fett on Jabba's throne, and certain factions are paying tribute to him, and it's feeling slightly more like a gangster film, and I'm going, okay, all right, we're good now, but we're not. It just felt so off. There is a Major Dormo from Mos Espa. He's a Twi'lek. Is that how you pronounce that? The guys with the tentacles, kind of like a Bib Fortuna wannabe. But he didn't have any Bib Fortuna vibe. Instead of like a Bib Fortuna accent and exotic language, mannerisms that are alien, this guy talked like a guy from Providence, Rhode Island. It was so off-putting. It took me so out of a Star Wars show or film or movie. It was just, anybody out there feel the same thing? I mean, and that goes to direction and creative decisions. It was so bad. It felt like Spaceballs. All right, let's talk about the action scene. It's about 21 minutes into the show, so halfway into the show, I guess, more than halfway. We finally have Boba going to town and getting like cornered on the street with these guys with the laser shields. You see this in the trailer. And I feared at the time, I'm like, why are they using laser shields and clubs? Why are they like, if they want to kill Boba Fett, why are they like cornering him? You know why? Because this show is afraid of guns. Boba Fett gets his ass kicked basically in this fight because these guys have sticks and shields. Boba Fett has his gun right here on his sidearm. He never draws his weapon. I mean, the Boba Fett I know, it would be like the scene in Indiana Jones. Was it Cairo? You know, the guy with the sword and Indy's looking at him, pulls out his gun and kills him. That's kind of what Boba Fett would do, okay? He's efficient. He's wise. The quickest, most deadliest option is what Boba Fett would go for. So he basically just gets a beat down, and then Fennec Shand does like this parkour chase of these two assassins in the most generic assassin outfit, non-Star Wars ninja outfit you ever wanted to see. Just very, very disappointing. So I guess you could say for people like me, well, Eric, you know, they had shields, and so he couldn't use his pistol because they have shields. But then Boba Fett, when you think Boba Fett, you think of all his gadgets, all his wrist stuff, and he does use his wrist little launcher once, but he's got a jetpack. so he could just like take off, go to the sky, look down, and shoot a big missile and kill everybody. Because he's Boba Fett. He's a badass. He's known for his gadgets. I don't know. So bad. Episode 1 ends with more flashbacks, but the show did get a little more interesting, I guess. So Boba is back with these Tusken Raiders, and he's out in the desert with the kid that's leading him around on a leash. And out of the sand comes like the Kraken from the Clash of the Titans movie from 1983. It was like the most random thing ever. Like, I don't know what this creature is. I don't know why it's just like hiding in the desert. I mean, it made me laugh, and it comes out like a Ray Harryhausen, which I love. I'm a big fan of his. So like part of me was like, oh, this is like Ray Harryhausen. I know that's what they were going for with the Kraken. But then the other part of me was like, what the hell is this doing in the desert in a Star Wars show? But it entertained me for about 3 minutes. So to say this show stumbled out of the gate would be being very kind to what I just saw. When I think of Boba Fett, I think of the man with no name, the Clint Eastwood character. He's got to be scary. He's got to be good at his job. He's a killer, a hired gun. None of that is here. This doesn't even feel like Star Wars at all. It feels like a big joke. Bad story, bad dialogue. The music is even bad. Remember the theme song to The Mandalorian? How cool that was? The music here is just bad. This whole show feels like low effort. Low effort for unknowledgeable Star Wars fans. I don't know who this show is for. It's not for Boba Fett fans, and it's not for Star Wars fans. It's just to fill time on Disney Plus. This one really feels like it. This was the worst Disney Plus outing so far. And there's been some bad ones. A lot of bad ones. Very, very disappointed. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. There's more to talk about here. There's more to dissect. I don't really want to. I'm so disappointed. Am I going to watch episode 2? Yeah, let's watch this crap together. What do you think? And talk about it. Please sub so we can talk all about this stuff. And I don't know. Hopefully it picks up. But I don't think it will. The tone is so off. I don't believe Jon Favreau is in control of this show. I think they're just slapping his name on and he's not even on set. That's what it feels like. All right, everybody, let me know in the comments. Tell me what's up. Everybody have a great day. And as always, I will see you on the new.